Hello. I'm going to attempt to cover information for chapters 8, 9, and 10 in this YouTube video. I'm not sure if I can get all of that in, but I will try. I always try to start off by talking with you about our course competencies. We're getting down to the last two, I think. The first one has to do with, can you effectively utilize the learning management system, Angel? What about ebooks and or other electronic material? And who can help you with these things? Tonight, or at least in this YouTube, I'm going to be talking a lot about the library. Our library at North Georgia Tech, there's one on each campus. The main campus, Clarksville, obviously has the biggest library. The branch campuses, both Currahee and Blairsville, also have a library. Can you locate the library? Do you know where it is? Because the library is a great place to get help and to find information that will help you as you work in your courses. They have copying machines. They have a copying machine. They have computers. You can print so many copies for free. I've had several students, actually, I know of two, in the time that I've been at North Georgia Tech, which is I'm coming up on my first year anniversary. Two students that pretty much did not have internet at home, and they did have web enhanced classes just like you have. And they did their work in the library or in the learning centers on campus and printed it off. I mean, it can be done. But we need to talk about computer literacy, which has to do with using electronic tools, conducting searches, and communicating and presenting to others what you have found and analyzed. Computer literacy involves using different computer programs, digital video, audio tools, as well as social media. Obviously, using YouTube is part of that computer literacy. Media literacy is the ability to think deeply about what you see and read through both content and context of television, film, advertisement, radio, magazine, books, as well as the internet. And then we have cultural literacy. Cultural literacy has to do with, do you understand what's going on and has gone on in the past in the world around you? Do you understand the difference between the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, World War I, World War II, and so forth? The other examples, do you know the difference between YouTube, the letter U, and two, excuse me, I said that wrong, and YouTube? Do you know the difference between the candy M&M, and I don't even know who this person is, M and M. It's E-M-I-N-E-M. Gotta look that one up. Basically, so you can keep up with everyday conversations and you know what's going on in the world around you. Like I said, there are 3 campuses. You all, this week, I would like for you to go and locate the library at Currahee. Or if the main campus where you take classes is Clarksville, you may locate that one as well. I got a feeling most of you are going to be doing most of your classwork on either of those campuses. The Currahee campus library is kind of tucked away in a corner, but as you walk in which you guys may walk in a different door from me. Anyway, I'm going to let it be a mystery. I want you to find it, and I want you to go in there and actually look for several things. One of the first things is, and this is going to be really hard to find, the stacks. The stacks of books, which are the bookshelves that contain lots and lots of books. Another thing, periodicals. A periodical is a resource such as a journal, a magazine, or a newspaper that is published multiple times of the year. Books, I talked about that. As far as ebooks, I don't think you'll see those in the library. I think you'll actually have to go on the computer and the library's website to find ebooks, and we'll talk about that more in a moment. Scholarly journals are collections of original peer-reviewed research articles written by experts or researchers in a particular academic discipline. Um, it would be something you may need to ask the librarian, where is a scholarly journal? My early childhood students do have to find those. Most of the time they do their work online, and they're actually using materials that they find online when we have to do article reviews and such. But the librarians are there. They work with us as instructors to help us get the kind of materials that we need to support what we're teaching, but they're also there to help you. They will help you as you look for anything in the libraries, like helping you with the computers. They'll even help you with the copy and papers, because they've helped me before. If you need help finding a particular book, the card catalog, I guess you guys might be too young to remember the old days when the card catalog was actually a bunch of little boxes, and you pulled up the drawer and the names of the books were on the card, and it told you where they were on the shelf. Nowadays all that's online, and I'm going to be asking you to go to the main North Georgia Tech webpage. You're probably going to keep that particular tab open and the Angel tab open at the same time, because Chapter 8's test is going to have you look for items that you will have to find on the library page, the North Georgia Technical College library page. To find that, you go straight to the main web page, then go to Current Students, and scroll down until you see Library Resources. When you get there, it will open up the page that is the web page for North Georgia Technical College's libraries. And you will actually be asked on the test to find things in the library, and actually you would be using that web page to find things. And if you have any questions about doing that, I will be glad to help you. Like I said, it seems like our face-to-face class time flies by really quick. If possible, we can go through that together, but I can't say for sure. That it just depends on what you guys need to help with the most. Okay, the next question is called the next essential question. I think this is probably coming up on our last one for our course competencies. Is, can you evaluate information by judging its currency, relevancy, authority, accuracy, and purpose? There are 5 things, and I'll go ahead and give you a little hint. There is a test question on that. 5 things. How do you evaluate information? Well, is it current? Is it relevant? The authority, the person that wrote it, did somebody, a credible person, write it, or was it just something that was on Facebook? Is it accurate? And what was the purpose of it anyway? Well, a lot of that information is in the lecture notes, and hopefully you are reading those, because it will help you as you learn the material in Chapter 8, and of course be prepared for the test on that material. The book talks about 3 main important factors as far as the usefulness of information, but our competency mentions more than 3. The book talks about relevancy, authority, is the material, the article, whatever it is that you're looking up, that you're doing research on, is it written by someone who's qualified to write or speak on the subject? Are there conclusions based on solid evidence and accurate and proven results? It also talks about, in the book, about bias. Bias has to do with using your own point of view, harsh language, personal agenda. If you're looking for content and it has a lot of bias, and the person's telling you their own personal point of view, that's probably not the best material for you to use when you would be looking for something to research, or a source rather to go along with your research. So the sources, let me go back just a minute. Well, it says, can you evaluate information? We're talking about sources. Sources, things that you would look at when you are conducting research. And like I said, there are 5 mentioned in our course competency. And I'm running out of time, so I guess I'm going to have to come back on another YouTube and talk about the rest of this information. So basically, I've only covered Chapter 8. I'm sorry, I get long-winded. But each of the sources, excuse me, I'm going to stop here, and I will start again on another YouTube. Thank you.